One more block that's interesting to note is the block at the bottom here called Hidden Activities. Hidden Activities shows up if you have a fresh layout. If it doesn't, I'll show you how to generate this block. But first let me explain what it is. Hidden Activities is a hidden piece of the layout where only the instructor can see, and only when the instructor clicks Turn Editing On. So when Turn Editing On is selected, now at the very bottom of the content, there is an invisible week called Hidden Activities only the instructor can see. These activities are still accessible to students, but they do not show up within the course itself. Students will never see these. If instructors want, they can drag content in and out of this week as well if they want to show up in a week over here, for example. Additionally, any activities that show up here can also be linked, for example, to the course resources. So if you want to have a syllabus but not post it within a week, but still have it exist over here in the course resources, you do need to create that activity somewhere, and one of those places can be Hidden Activities. So let's go back to the course we were looking at before. I've added a few activities here, and some of these I would like to put into a Hidden Activities block. So let's generate that block in case it's not already created for our course, and then I'll show you how to pull these into the Hidden Activities block area. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to note if I have hidden activities or not. I go down here. I don't see it as a block, so I have to create it. I'm going to go to Turn Editing On, and I'm going to go to Add a Block. Select Hidden Activities. Now I have this block. Let's place it where we want to. So we'll take with the directional arrow, and we'll drag it all the way down to the bottom over here. Release it, and there it is. So now we have this block created. In order for the content week to show, or the week that shows below all of these, we do have to create an initial activity, which then activates the viewing inside of this middle row over here. So we're going to add just kind of a sample, a little test file here, just to kind of get the activity activated. So we're just going to call this sample, and we're going to click Save and Return to Course. Oh, we do have to click Enter a file, so I'll just add a sample file here. Great, and save and return to course. Now we'll see at the bottom here, because we've added that one activity, the Hidden Activities block now shows down here at the bottom. And it will show from here from now on. If we want to, we can drag this around, and Hidden Activities will still exist. Now, one of the main reasons we want to create the Hidden Activities block down here is we want to drag some content into it. This syllabus now exists within week 1, but really it's something I don't even want students to see in week 1. I want them to see before the course starts. So I don't want to put it in this week because otherwise it will only be viewable once this once this August 27th date occurs. Before then it will be inactive. So I'm actually going to drag this down way to the bottom into my Hidden Activities week, which is active from day 1, even before that August 27th date. So students will be able to access that activity regardless of when the module makes the activities visible. I pulled that down to here. Let's see if there's anything else I want students to see right away. A coffee house I want them to see right away. So I'm going to drag that down to the Hidden Activities block at the bottom too. Place it in here. And notice syllabus, coffee house, notice they still exist inside of the course resources here. They still have been generated as an activity, so they reflect over here as well. Is there anything else that I want to put down there? I'll probably put announcements as well. I can keep it up there if I want to, but I kind of want to save students the screen space at the top. So I'm going to place it down here at the bottom so it frees up that screen space whenever they log in. Great. I'll make sure these are all active. So okay, they are all active. If they're not, it will say show over here. But these are all active, so they're all showing right now. Now what I'm going to do is go back into the course, and I'm going to try and turn editing off. And let's take a look at what it looks like right now. So from a student's perspective, a lot of space has been cleared up over here, especially in that week that was before August 27th. And if I go into the bottom, students will not see that at the bottom as well. So I can kind of hide items down there, but they'll still be accessible to students For example, at syllabus, even though we've dragged it from here down to the very bottom, students can still click here and access the syllabus. If they want to go to the coffee house, they can still click here and access the coffee house. So it makes it a little bit more convenient for students. Again, if we want to re-access that hidden activities area, we do have to click Turn Editing On. And once we do that, scroll down to the bottom and it will show down there as well. If you have any further questions, or if you'd like to learn some more advanced tutorials for the course setup and layout, please check out these tutorials on the right over here.